as we know, Halloween's right around the corner. Who really knows what we may or may not be able to do this year? So I'm gonna show you a couple of fun things you can use to maybe really wow some of your friends, family, whoever you may have over at your house, maybe do a block party or something. So let's give you something to really wow everybody at home with those things. On top of that, I'm gonna show you a fall classic, a pumpkin spice drink. We're gonna make a pumpkin spice old fashioned. It's a really fun, easy drink. Make a pumpkin spice simple syrup, and you can add that to your coffees in the morning, make your own pumpkin spice latte, save yourself the extra $5 instead of going to Starbucks. On top of that, I'll show you a mocktail for the kiddos. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a pumpkin spice old fashioned. So pumpkin spice old fashioned is really simple. Bourbon, some lemon juice, pumpkin spice simple syrup, which we'll show you how to make. Shake it up, top it with some soda water. So pumpkin spice simple syrup, if you want a more detailed explanation, just click up here on the link. Otherwise, it's basically equal parts sugar, water, some pumpkin puree, some pumpkin spice seasoning, bring it to a boil, strain it, done. This will be 2 ounces of Duke's bourbon, 1 ounce of pumpkin spice syrup, a 1/4 ounce of lemon juice. Throw it in your shaker, give it a good shake, strain it into your bucket, top with soda water. Garnish with a cinnamon stick. So with the garnish, the cinnamon twist, you really want to get it around the rim to release some more of that flavor on the rim of the glass when you pick it up to drink it. Same thing like you do with the twist. If you want to add a little more cinnamon or nutmeg type elements to your drink, just you can rim the glass with a little bit of pumpkin spice. It's real easy to do. Just take a lemon wedge, run it around, rub the rim of the glass along the spice mixture, and then do that before you make the drink. You can't put the rim on the drink's already made. That's how you make a pumpkin spice old fashioned. These will be available all month October from JC or Kayla, whoever happens to be up here in the bar. So this is the wow drink. This drink's called the Witch's Brew. It'll shimmer and it'll change colors. It's really fun, easy drink to impress your friends, relatives, whoever you need to impress. So what we're gonna do with this one is you need a blue liquor. You need a liquor that is made using this thing called the butterfly pea flower. So what I'm using in here, this is just Empress Gin. Theirs is already comes like that. You can make your own butterfly pea liquor. It's real easy. You just infuse your butterfly peas into your clear spirit. It has to be a clear spirit. So sorry you can't use like a nice fancy bourbon or scotch or something like that. You want to use a very simple clear spirit. Tequila, vodka, gin, those are great options. There are some clear whiskeys out there. They're a little harder to find, but that is an option. So what will happen with the butterfly pea is it reacts to pH. You add acid, it changes color. It'll actually turn a little more purple, pinkish type of hue. You'll see how it really changes in a little bit. Then the shimmer part. The shimmer part is really fun. Use this stuff called luster dust. You only need a little bit, about 1/4 teaspoon per cup of liquor. So what I will do is I'm gonna show you guys how this stuff works. What luster dust is, it's basically an edible chocolate. What bakers do is they take a little bit and they dust it on a cake to give it a little bit of shine, maybe in like an element like a flower or something like that. It's also known as petal dust sometimes. You can buy it on Amazon. It's really easy to find. So I'm just gonna show you guys how it works. Take a little bit of your spirit. You're gonna take a little bit of this. Now I'm gonna use a lot less than 1/4 of a teaspoon just because there's less than a cup of liquor in here. Throw it in there. You get a spoon, something to stir it with. You watch as it turns into this magical blue drink. There's lots of blue swirls in there. It will separate a little bit as it sits, so you may need to give it a shake. So now that I got in there, now that one is not quite as pretty as it's gonna be in here because the amount of luster dust to liquor is a little more off. Throw the lid on here. We're gonna give this a shake. And you can see swirls in there as it's changed color. So now we're gonna make the cocktail. But the first thing you have to do, you got your fun, color changing liquor that's now shimmering. Last component you need is the acid. So for this, we're going to use an elderflower syrup. You can buy elderflower syrup from the store if you want and add lemon juice to it. It's real easy. But another option is using Saint Germain. Saint Germain, I have a bottle of right here, is an elderflower liqueur. So you can make a little batch of this in a simple ratio, 1 part of simple syrup, 1 part of lemon juice to 3 parts of Saint Germain. Now, if you like your drink less sweet and you want more acid, you can tone down the simple syrup as much as you like, down to 0, and just up the ratio of acid. On that point, you would do 1.5 parts of Saint Germain to 1 part of lemon juice. So if you use 1 ounce of lemon juice, you'd use 1.5 ounces of Saint Germain. The acid is key, as that's what changes the color. First thing you want is a glass with a big cube in it. Small cubes if you don't have them. Then you're gonna pour in your gin, 2.5 ounces of your blue shimmery gin. You're gonna wanna give it a quick shake before you pour it in. If it separates, maybe give it a fun swirl in front of the people. Then the fun part, you say whatever magical words you want, and then pour in your acid, and then watch as the color changes in front of their eyes. Give it a quick little swirl so it completely changes color, and they can see all the shimmery fun. So the last thing we're gonna make is that mocktail for the kiddos. This is real easy. You just need maybe a couple Gatorades, fruit juices, punch, whatever flavors your kid likes. The key thing here is getting 3 unique colors. And then also, you've gotta check the sugar content. It's Halloween, you can let them drink sugar, that's okay. The big reason why you check the sugar content is for layering purposes. Heavier sugar sinks. I hope you enjoyed those videos. Remember those fun little tricks, you can use them whenever you like. You can even add luster dust to your champagne for New Year's, add a little extra sparkle and glitter to send off the new year and hopefully to a better 2021. Anyways, I got one last trick to show you.
Happy Halloween, Mr. Arde.